Many people just get depressed with the subject of dementia and just can't cope with it. But of course, depression doesn't help. It just takes us down. So if with dementia, say your mother has dementia, if with dementia you set about understanding the condition and learning how to bypass around the present memory problem and connecting with the person, then you'll find that things will start to change, tables will turn. And also, when coming into the dementia unit, just making that effort to contribute something positive, however small or large that may be. For example, smiling. Smiling is a really big thing in dementia units, especially if you're a visiting relative and you smile at one of the residents and get to know them. It's a wonderful, heart-warming, uplifting experience for that person because they get to know you regularly. And often what happens is that if you say, for example, you visit the unit, you go past the nurse's station and there's often a particular person sitting there each day in the same spot. And so you pass that person to go to your mother's room. So with your newfound equation of contributing positive, you smile each time you pass them. Then in time, what often happens is they start to recognize you, know you, enjoy you, smile at you, and it creates a heartwarming friendship, relationship. As a visitor, you then become, like not exactly mentoring the dementia resident, but a newfound friend, a casual newfound friend of this person at the dementia unit. Maybe they haven't got any friends or family visiting and you're the highlight of their week, coming and smiling and saying hello and maybe offering them a little bit of scone or muffin if you've made some that day for your mother. So this is how the whole positive atmosphere of the dementia community generates, just through just giving that little bit. Now, if, for example, you have got depressed about this whole dementia business, your mother's in the dementia unit, she's probably better off than you because she makes an effort to be positive, but you never have and you've never been interested in it. But you're realizing that the way you've been lately, you've got a bit depressed, but down on it, and you're not going anywhere with it, and you do need to switch out of it. You've decided that you need to switch out of the depression and negativity and be positive. Okay, so this is your newfound mission. So you're going to your mother and you say, Mum, hi, I've decided that I'm going to make more of an effort and to get out of this depressed state I'm in, I've decided I'm going to start to be positive. And your mother may say, well, yes, dear, we've been, talking about that since you've been young, because my mother always used to say to us that we should be positive and not negative. So I've always taught you children that positivity is a big thing. Yes, I know, Mum, you've always taught us, but I never took it on. I wasn't interested. But now I'm realizing I have to be interested and I have to do it. Otherwise, there's no going forward. So anyway, we don't need to talk about it too much, but the main thing is I'm going to make an effort. I'm going to be positive. And if you want to support and help me with it, good, fine. Yes, dear, of course I'm happy to support you with it. Positivity is a wonderful thing. I know, Mum, I know it's a wonderful thing if you're into it, like you've been into it lifelong, and you're excellent at being positive, being able to manage living here, for example, is amazing the way you manage. Oh, well, dear, it's not so bad. I mean, I've got a nice sunny room and, I can look out on the mountains and the hills, and there's lots of nice activities going on here that I join in on, and there's a lot of nice people once you get to know them. Oh, Mum, okay, so I just need to listen to you. Maybe that'll help me. Okay, good. Let me just accept what you're saying, that it's okay being here. Is that right? Yes, dear, it's okay being here. Oh, well, that's good. That shifts me a bit on the whole equation. Good. Now, what I've decided, Mum, is that I need to get to know this place. I mean, I've just been running in, 10-minute visit, running out, and basically I don't know what's going on here. I don't know who lives here, who the staff are, anything about it really. So I've decided that I think it's good to get to know what goes on in the place. Yes, dear, that's a very good idea. So how about we just go for a walk along the corridors? I haven't even been along the corridors yet. I don't even know what goes on at the other end. I'm sure you've been there. Have you been there? I can't remember, dear, you know, the memory. Oh, well, never mind. Whether you have or not, let's go for a little walk. Would you like to go for a little walk? Oh, yes, dear, it'd be lovely to go for a walk with you. Okay, well, we'll go for a walk and let's see what lies beyond and who's up in all those anonymous looking doors up that heavenly long corridor there. It's so ominous looking, but I'm sure if I get to know the names on the doors and the people that belong to the rooms and the staff that do what they do and all that stuff, I just think I'll, you know, settle a bit and get to become not part of the place, but at least know the place, you know. Yes, dear, I think that's a very good idea. Okay, so you take Mum along and you start out and you say, look, Mum, you're both walking along the corridor and you say, Mum, can you read the names on the doors? And say her next door neighbour, can you read that name on the door, Mum, and the number? And Mum's sort of squinting there and says, I'm sure I could read it, dear, but the problem is I can't see it because I haven't got my glasses. Oh, my goodness, my giddy aunt. You haven't got glasses. I haven't even thought of it. I thought that Joan, she's the power of attorney, would have organised your glasses. Oh, well, I don't know, dear, who's organising the glasses. Did you come in with your glasses? I don't even know that, dear. Look, I probably did, but they're not here now. Oh, dear. Oh, anyway, they're probably out of date. You need new prescription glasses, don't you, Mum? Well, yes, dear, that would be very good if I could have some new glasses so I can read the names on the doors at least. And maybe do some reading or something. I've always enjoyed reading. Of course. Oh, my goodness. Gosh, this is a bit more to this than what I thought, this corridor business and finding out all these things. Look, I'll go to Joan. She's power of attorney. She organises the prescription glasses. She can't balk at that you need glasses. So I'm happy to go about organising that. And if there's any problem, brother Bob, he'll help out as well, I'm sure, however he needs to. But anyway, that's the next step in the equation. Let's carry on up the corridor. So you go up the corridor and you read out the names to Mum, seeing as she's having a hard time reading them. You go all around the corridor. Now, Mum, there's 30 people in this place. 30 people, dear. 30 people, you know. So anyway, that's a lot of people. And I'm going to try and get to know some of them when I come. And you'll be getting to know some of them at the activities as well. Oh, yes, dear, I do. You know, there's some interesting ladies there. Okay. So that's what we've discovered today. 30 people live here and you need some glasses. And I'm going to be positive and make an effort. And I think I'll make an effort to come once a week. And I think we need to start going out. That's what I've thought. How would you like to go? Better ask you first. How would you like to go out, Mum, for some trips in the wheelchair and, you know, trips out to the park and things? I can take you in the wheelchair. How would you like that? Oh, that would be lovely, dear. You know, I'd always enjoyed going to the park. I'm not sure if I could walk around it, though. Oh, no, I'll take the wheelchair. I'm happy to do that. We can sort something out. But anyway, we've made a start. We've made a start at this positive thinking business. Actually, I think I'm feeling a bit better already now that I'm a bit motivated, a bit more proactive than what I was. I think we'll be able to work it out, Mum, you and me. It'll be good. I'm sure it'll be good. Okay, so I've written books on these topics, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both from a dementia unit. Good reading, positive reading about these dementia residents and all the things that they do, and all these methods and means are written up in this book. More than what's on these videos, it's quite detailed, the information in that book, so it's good to get and read. Thank you for your looks and your likes. Thank you.